May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? So, we just wanted to let you guys know we're going to do a couple of speeches here in a little bit, but if anyone wants to go for seconds, feel free, and then we will start that. Okay? Thank you.
All right. Well, in case you don't know me, I'm CJ, and I have the privilege of being chosen to serve as best man. But I've always been Mike's older brother. From the beginning, as most happens with a younger brother, Mike followed most places that I went. When we were younger, we did lots of things together and explored our world. As I was assembling the slideshow for tonight, I was reminded of times that we went down the slide, crashing into leaves and spending time up north in the summertime. Having gone through some of our video archive, I was reminded of how close we are have been. Though Mike has chosen me to be his best man today, Mike is the chosen one. Mike, you are a wonderful young man with many great interests and interesting qualities about you. You're very kind, down to earth, and patient with others. You've exceeded my expectations, and you've surpassed me in many ways. I'm proud of you, Mikey. Annalise, it's been a joy getting to know you through Mike and through interactions with our family. You're a sweet, kind-hearted young lady who connects well with others. You match Mike very well, and you fit in well with our family. So I'm pleased to be the first to welcome you to our family. Now, some advice for the two of you. Well, I don't have any. But God does, and you've probably heard this passage before, but it contains wisdom that applies to all of us. 1 Corinthians 13 is a description of love that goes beyond the context of marriage, and it's even more important between a husband and wife. And I will show you still a more excellent way. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, if I have all faiths, so as to remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have, and if I deliver up my body to be burned, but have not love, I have gained nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they'll pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. When the perfect comes, the partial will pass away. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I gave up my childish ways. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I've been fully known. So now faith, hope, and love abide, these three. But the greatest of these is love. May the God of faith, hope, and love continue to guide you as you embark on this grand journey together. To the journey.
The journey. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Thanks, CJ.
Good evening, everybody. I am the matron of honor, Michaela Tibbetts, formerly Michaela Brooks. Most of the people from Owatonna know me more. I'm also considered the best woman here. And the reason why we're here today. I say this only because I'm the reason why they met. It's true. I will tell you a story of a friendship in a timeline type order. Sorry if it's long, I am talking about two of my best friends here. So many know Annalis and I have been friends for a very, very long time. We met each other back in kindergarten, but for some reason we really disliked each other. The next year, we were in first grade together. And yes, we still did not like each other. And then she ended up moving away. That was in second grade, I believe. Fast forward to sixth grade. We met again and became friends instantly. We would do everything together, hang out at each other's houses, walk down to the Dollar Tree, etc. Then we got to high school, the best years of our lives. We were most in the same activities in high school. We were in theater crew and marching band. We went to California, Boston, and New York together for marching band. These trips would not have been the same without Annalis there. We were also in groups and activities that we weren't together. Annalis was in shock, and I was in tech. This is where Mike comes in. In 2005, my friend Matt... Hello. Okay. My friend Matt told me about a religious group called Tech, Teens Encounter Christ. During my second Tech, I met this amazing guy we're calling the groom today. We became really good friends right away, and he was my best friend from Tech, and is still the only one I talk to from today. I just said that. During our years at Tech, we did a bunch of inside jokes. We would always call each other Mike, my brother from another mother, and him, my sister, or he would call me his sister from another mister. We kept making jokes about making shirts, and one year we actually did. We made this shirt that's called Mike and Mick-isms, and it had 15 sayings on them. I brought it with me. It is a paint shirt. But I still have it. On the back, it has 15 sayings. I'm going to read some of them. Here, Natalia, hold this. I'm just going to say a few. Number 1, what? Turn heads aside. I don't know why we do this, but we still do it today. Shopping carts. Why do we still do that? I don't remember. Little booty foo-foo hopping through the forest. We were sitting in a talent show, and he started playing with my slippers. Number 12, when Mike goes to home football games against my school, he sits on my school side. Annalis was with us on this one. And then 15, Mike is my brother from another mother, and Mick is my sister from another mister. I have other ones. If you want to read it, I'll have it out. That's the first half. In 2006, I kept telling Annalis that she had to meet this guy that was a good friend from Tech. So one day, Mike and I were hanging out in Owatonna, and I said, let's go to Annalis's house. Annalis wasn't home, but she would be there soon. So I left Mike standing by the front door while I hid. Annalis came home and noticed someone that she didn't know was standing in her house. I popped down and introduced them. Annalis and I and Mike hung out together a few times in high school. When college came along, I feared I wouldn't see Mike as much as I did in high school. But I was wrong. Annalis and I went to school in Mankato, and Mike went all the way up to St. Cloud. Mike would come down and hang out with me a few times a year, and we would go and hang out at Annalis and Jasha's dorm room. In 2010, Annalis moved in with me, and when Mike came to visit, Annalis and started to talk a lot and hang out more. In 2012, this is when things started coming together for them. In February, I finally got out of Annalis that she liked Mike. She didn't tell me because she didn't want me to tell him. At this time, it's true. At this time, I noticed that Mike liked Annalis as well. So on March 9th, 2012, Mike's birthday, I went up to St. Cloud to have dinner with Mike and his friends. At dinner, I had a plan. I leaned over to Mike and go, do you like Annalis? And he said yes. So why not ask her out? I think she likes you too. Well, a month later, Mike asked Annalis out. Now that I gave you a story that how my two friendships with two people came together into a marriage of amazing people, I wouldn't ask for better people for both of them. Congrats to my two best friends, and I love you both so much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brandon. I'm a friend of Mike for a while. Mike does not know that I'm giving a speech today for him. Annalis helped me keep the information secret and safe for me. So she heard the speech last night and liked it, and I hope all of you as well. Just so you know, Mike, this is my first wedding speech, so we'll see how it goes. A short time ago, in a galaxy very, very near, the Bio Brothers trilogy, part 1. It is the time of the fall, a dreaded time, a time of school. For one young, dashingly handsome rogue, who shall be called Brandon, was smuggling textbooks to a secret rendezvous location called English 101. There he met his contact, Mike the Wookiee. Everything seemed calm and cool until the GPA showed up. Mike the Wookiee and Brandon the Rogue used their skills in Pencil and Rosser to defeat the evil GPA. Thus started the adventures of the Bio Brothers. During their numerous adventures, they would defeat the dreaded black flies of the Mississippi, conquer the populations of Rastani, and learn to cook with Dr. Cook. But their greatest adventure yet was the rescuing of Princess Annalis from the planet Pitts. The adventure started like any other adventure. There was a boy who met a girl. The day was April 13th, 2012. Mike the Wookiee received a distress call from Princess Annalis, who needed help. Mike finally rescued her from the misunderstood flute on April 26th. Afterwards, they dined on bees that tasted of apples, a delicacy, I'm told. Their adventures continued on the ice world of Hoth, aka Duluth, where they saw the fabled lighthouse at Split Rock. After many years of adventures, Mike the Wookiee, with the fear of being mugged, asked the princess to marry him, and so here we are today. I would like to propose a toast to you two. In the words of the late Leonard Nimoy, may you live long and prosper. Cheers.
On my dress. Okay. This tastes like. Okay. So finally, last speech you have to listen to tonight, I promise. We just really want to say thank you. I know some of you have traveled quite far, and we're really glad that you're here. Some of you traveled a very short distance, and we are also glad you are here. We are thankful that you came to help us celebrate our marriage and the love that we have for each other. We're just so very, very excited. Do you have anything to say?
You said it all. No, I'm just kidding. No, I wholeheartedly agree with her, and it means so much to have all of you here. Like, no words can even describe. And I really appreciate that. Yep, everyone made the trip down here, and
Oh, you can finish. I have one
No,
more
go
thing.
ahead.
Oh, okay. Something slightly off topic, but I wanted to say thank you to our matron of honor. Thank you to our best man. Thank you to the rest of our wedding party. Thank you to Sue, who is all the way in the back by the bar. I see you. And to our catering and our cake, everything. But
everything is just so wonderful.
everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
All right. With that, please enjoy yourselves, and yeah.
And we will be having dessert here shortly, and then the festivities will begin. So stick around. Thank you.
Shut up.